Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. And today, we have an important topic to discuss: cybersecurity. In a world where our lives are increasingly digital, protecting our online presence is more critical than ever. So, in this video, we're going to dive into the essential steps you can take to safeguard your digital world. Let's get started. Segment 1: The importance of cybersecurity. To begin, let's talk about why cybersecurity is so crucial. Our personal data, financial information, and even our privacy are at risk online. With cyber threats on the rise, it's essential to take measures to protect ourselves. In today's digital age, the importance of cybersecurity cannot be overstated. Our lives are increasingly intertwined with the digital realm, from online banking and social media to smart home devices and even our medical records. As we embrace the conveniences of technology, we must also recognize the vulnerabilities that come with it. The cyber threat landscape is constantly evolving, with hackers and cybercriminals becoming increasingly sophisticated. They employ various tactics, from phishing emails and malware to ransomware attacks and data breaches. These threats can have devastating consequences for individuals and organizations alike. Think about your digital life, your email accounts, your online banking, your personal documents stored in the cloud, and even your social media profiles. Now, imagine what could happen if someone gained unauthorized access to any of these. Your financial security and personal privacy could be compromised. The good news is that, with the right cybersecurity practices, you can significantly reduce your risk. In this video, we'll cover the fundamental steps to help protect your digital world. We'll talk about creating strong passwords, enabling two-factor authentication, identifying and avoiding phishing attempts, keeping your software up to date, and more. The first and most crucial step in enhancing your cybersecurity is understanding the risks and taking informed action. By the end of this video, you will be better equipped to protect yourself online and to safeguard your digital world. Segment 2: Password security. One of the first lines of defense is your passwords. Weak passwords are an open invitation to hackers. I'll show you how to create strong, unique passwords and discuss the benefits of using a reliable password manager. Create strong passwords. A strong password is typically long, includes a mix of upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and special characters. Avoid using easily guessable information like birthdays or common words. Use passphrase. Consider using passphrase, which are longer, memorable phrases or sentences. They are not only strong but easier to remember. Avoid reusing passwords. Never use the same password for multiple accounts. If one password is compromised, it won't put all your accounts at risk. Change passwords regularly. It's a good practice to change your passwords periodically. This reduces the risk associated with long-term use. Enable multi-factor authentication. MFA adds an extra layer of security by requiring a second form of verification, such as a text message or authentication app, in addition to your password. Use a password manager. Managing multiple complex passwords can be challenging. A password manager is a secure way to store and generate strong, unique passwords for all your accounts. It eliminates the need to remember them all. Beware of phishing. Be cautious of phishing attempts that try to trick you into revealing your login credentials. Always verify the source before entering your password. Now, let's create a strong password for a fictional online account. We'll use a passphrase technique for this example. Our passphrase will be hiking mountains in 2023, a combination of words, numbers, and special characters, making it both strong and memorable. So, for the fictional account, we'll use hiking mountains in 2023 as our passphrase. It's easy to remember and difficult for anyone to guess. Remember, each account should have its own unique passphrase. If you have trouble keeping track of them, this is where a password manager comes in handy. Segment 3: Two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication is another layer of protection. We'll explore what 2FA is, how to enable it for your accounts, and why it's a game changer in enhancing your online security. To get started with 2FA, you'll need to link your account with a second factor. This factor can be one of three things: something you know, something you have, or something you are. Let's start with something you know. This is usually your password, which you already have. The second factor is typically something only you should know, like a one-time code sent to your mobile device or email. Next is something you have. This could be a physical device, like your smartphone. In this case, you'll receive a unique code on your device or use a dedicated app for generating codes. And finally, something you are. This is related to biometrics, such as your fingerprint or facial recognition. Many modern smartphones and devices offer biometric 2FA options. Segment 4. Email phishing and scams. Email phishing and scams are rampant in the digital world. Cybercriminals often use deceptive emails to trick individuals into revealing personal information or financial details. In this segment, we'll delve deeper into understanding what phishing is, how to recognize phishing emails, and the steps to take if you suspect an email is a phishing attempt. Phishing is a malicious attempt to obtain sensitive information, such as usernames, passwords, and credit card details, by disguising as a trustworthy entity in an electronic communication. These deceptive emails often mimic reputable organizations, financial institutions, or government agencies to gain your trust. Phishers employ various tactics to deceive their targets. This includes using familiar logos, creating urgency, and playing on emotions. They might claim you've won a prize, your account has been compromised, or there's a financial transaction that needs your immediate attention. Here are some telltale signs of a phishing email. Generic greetings. Phishing emails often use generic greetings like "Dear Customer" instead of your name. Suspicious links. Hover over links to see the actual URL. Be cautious of misspelled domains or obscure links. Urgency. Phishing emails create a sense of urgency, urging you to take immediate action. Requests for personal information. Legitimate organizations won't ask for sensitive data via email. Always check the sender's email address. Cybercriminals can spoof email addresses, but subtle differences may give them away. If in doubt, contact the supposed sender through official channels to verify the email's authenticity. If you receive a suspicious email, do not click on any links or download attachments. Instead, mark it as spam or phishing in your email client. Delete the email. Do not respond or provide any personal information. Report the email to your email provider or relevant authorities. Staying vigilant and informed about phishing tactics is your first line of defense against these scams. By recognizing the signs and taking appropriate actions, you can protect yourself and your sensitive information from falling into the wrong hands. Now that we've covered the critical topic of email phishing and scams, let's move on to our next segment. But remember, being cautious in your email interactions is a fundamental part of protecting your digital world. Segment 5. Software updates and patches. Now, let's delve deeper into the world of software updates and patches. This is an often overlooked aspect of cybersecurity, but it's incredibly important to keep your digital world secure. Software updates, whether it's your operating system, web browser, or applications, are released for various reasons. First and foremost, they include critical security fixes. When vulnerabilities are discovered, software developers work to patch these weaknesses. Ignoring updates means leaving these vulnerabilities wide open for cybercriminals to exploit. Neglecting software updates is like leaving your front door wide open when you leave your house. Cybercriminals are quick to exploit known vulnerabilities, and they actively seek out outdated software to target. This can lead to data breaches, malware infections, and other cybersecurity issues that can have severe consequences. So, how can you ensure that your software is up to date and your digital world is protected? One of the simplest ways to keep your software current is to enable automatic updates. Most operating systems and software applications offer this option. When enabled, your software will update in the background, reducing the risk of missing crucial security patches. If you prefer more control, you can manually check for updates. Most operating systems have a check for updates option in their settings. You should also regularly update your web browser, plugins, and other applications you use. Antivirus and anti-malware software often include features to check for software vulnerabilities. These tools can help you identify outdated software and prompt you to update them. In summary, keeping your software up to date is one of the most straightforward yet critical steps you can take to protect your digital world. Don't delay those updates, they're your first line of defense against cyber threats. Remember, a little prevention goes a long way in maintaining your digital security. Segment 6. Firewalls and antivirus software. Now, let's delve deeper into the world of firewalls and antivirus software. These are your digital security guards, protecting your devices from a wide range of online threats. First, let's talk about firewalls. A firewall is like a virtual barrier between your device and the internet. ITMO. Conclusion: in a world of ever-evolving cyber threats, Staying informed and implementing these cybersecurity practices is key to protecting your digital world. Remember, it's not a matter of if but when you may encounter a threat, so being prepared is essential. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Subscribe to our channel for more tech and cybersecurity tips. And, as always, stay safe and secure online. Thanks for watching.